Now, what if one of America's closest allies has become the den for Russian spies? Because a New York Times investigation is alleging that Russia has now turned Japan into a key hub for espionage, for the covert procurement and the sourcing of critical technology for the Russia-Ukraine war. And the revelations have now led to the Japanese government acknowledging that it must urgently strengthen its intelligence and counter-espionage capabilities. Japan's chief government spokesperson said that the country is facing a rapidly changing security environment and must do more to prevent foreign operatives from acquiring sensitive information that threatens national security. He said that Tokyo must in fact address the challenge with greater rigor. The spokesperson has also noted that Japan's parliament has approved legislation to establish a new national body that will coordinate the country's fragmented intelligence system. Japan has long relied on multiple agencies rather than a single foreign intelligence service. And according to the reports, post-Second World War legal constraints have left Japan with comparatively weak espionage laws, making it very vulnerable to foreign intelligence operations. Tokyo is now moving towards forming a more centralized intelligence structure. Citing Ukrainian government estimates, around 90% of the Russian missiles and drones reportedly contain Japanese-made components. It's also highlighted an investigation into the wreckage of a Russian Kh-101 cruise missile that struck a residential building in Kiev in the month of May, where the investigators reportedly recovered Japanese components despite the export restrictions. The investigation has further alleged that Russia's operations in Japan are directed by an intelligence officer operating undercover the Tokyo office of the state-owned airline Aeroflot. It said a secretive Russian military intelligence unit known as the 20th Directorate uses officers posing as diplomats and businessmen to obtain or to steal battlefield technology. And according to the report, the procurement networks bypass the export controls by routing microchips, transmitters and machinery that is used to manufacture weapons and other components through the intermediary companies and third countries, including Vietnam, Uzbekistan and Sri Lanka. And this is not an isolated case. According to reports, Moscow has been using countries like Turkey, China, Kazakhstan and Germany as third-party countries to procure key arms and technology to bypass restrictions. And according to reports, after hundreds of Russian intelligence operatives were expelled from Europe and North America following the commencement of the Russia-Ukraine war in 2022, many allegedly in fact shifted their operations to Japan, allowing Moscow to rebuild procurement and intelligence networks from Japanese territory. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.